Vlog-a-day 576. Good morning. As with any good trip to Nice, it's time to go to Italy. Now here's hoping I haven't missed the bus, because buses here only come like every 30 minutes because it's Monday. But aside from that, oh yeah, happy Monday. Now, for those of you who are wondering what the heck I'm doing, Italy is only like not even 20 miles away. Ventimiglia, which the name literally translates to 20 miles, which used to mean 20 miles from the border, is just over the border pretty much, which stands as a historical reminder of the fact that the border between Italy and France has shifted a lot over time. So 20 miles from the border is now like pretty much on the border, but it's still in Italy. So we're gonna go to Italy, grab lunch. My goal, really my only goal, is to go over there and try to find the restaurant I used to go to where they called me Barbarossa. They used to call me Federico Barbarossa. It's like my pirate name. Anyways, that's what the wait staff called me there. I'm sure that they're not there anymore. Well, maybe they are, but it's been like 10 years. The point is, we're just gonna go to Italy for lunch because we can, and then we'll come back and try to enjoy Nice for the last couple of hours that we have before we have to go back to Paris. And one last bonus, it's not raining like the weather said it was gonna be the other day. It's sunny again. Huzzah. That's the confusing part. They show up, turn up the hill, go have a smoke break, and then come back down. Well, at least we know we didn't miss him, but he's running late. There's another one right behind him. Perfect time. Funny because there's so much of the city that I don't think I ever really explored. I wasn't much of an explorer when I first started. It's like a learned skill. The whole city's under construction, which does make it a little bit interesting on trying to remember if I've been in these spots or not. You know, when you get to your first country, I think you kind of venture out a little bit here and there. You find a couple things that are familiar, comfortable, slowly branch out. With Nice, I mean, it didn't help that I wasn't making any money, but you know, I went out to certain places where my friends were, went out with my friends, but there's a lot of state I've never seen, including out past where my Airbnb is, like where the ritzy stuff is and those big turrets, like the really big mansions on the hill. Never explored over there before. I thought about exploring there this time, but I kind of feel like it'd be more fun to do that with a friend. So maybe if I come back to Nice and I bring someone with me, we'll be able to go explore that together. If I've ever got a lucky lady who's ready to go exploring with me. Anyways, I gotta find, speaking of exploring, find a post office. That's what I'm out here for right now. Score. Also, learned a new lesson today. Apparently, stamps are not the same here as they are in the States. In the States, if you had like extra stamps, you could just return them because they basically are cash value. Face value is cash value. Here, not so much. They wouldn't return them. She sold me 2 extra stamps for France, and I was like, well, hey, can I exchange these for 1 more international stamp because I need another one? And they're like, nope, sorry, can't do it. So, oh well, I have 2 extra France stamps. I'm sure I'll use them at some point. Now, coffee. There's a coffee shop over here that Anya told me to go to. We'll go try that coffee, and then we're gonna get on a train. That's the plan. I was gonna multitask and do the stamps here, but they gave me a sponge, so I couldn't turn that down. Save my tongue. They didn't have filter, which is weird, but this tasted pretty good. Go for that. Anyways, onto the train. It's been a long time since I've been on this train platform. This is nice. Unfortunately, there's no train for the next hour and a half. So the one benefit is that I can actually go, I brought my backpack with me so that I could edit some on the train on the way back, but I didn't bring the cable. I need an extra cable anyways. I just ordered one from Amazon, but you can never have too many cables for your phone, and I only have one at the moment. I'm gonna go buy a new USB-C cable. Hopefully I can find one dirt cheap. Gonna fight the temptation to eat more because I'm getting really hungry, and then we'll just go from there. I'm kind of thinking about making today a cheat day because, I mean, I'm already drinking milky coffee, so might as well. Aha. good thing I have an hour because this is all like micro and lightning. I need USB-C. Out of all of the accessories, that's all lightning, micro USB, lightning adapters, and then this. This is the tiny section of micro or of USB-C. We found it, and these are really overpriced. It's like the last one of these too. Score. Thanks again, Tim, for donating to the Stable Shots Club. It's good to have a working tripod again. We'll see how long this one lasts. Hard not to want to get off and actually just go exploring in one of these small towns. There's some really, really cool small towns just along the coast that are really easy to get to and really nice and quiet. Much like this train right now. I'm the loud one. It's one of the nice things about living in this area though, is you can just kind of bounce around and explore, which is fun. I definitely want to come back here and explore more, including Monaco, which is next stop. We're not going there though. Maybe someday. I know a lot of you want to see it, but not today. Welcome to Italy. I found the missing rain. It's been so long since I've been here. Okay, so we'll see about lunch. I don't know if I'm gonna be that hungry. I grabbed a snack before the train and so I wasn't gonna make it. I think I'm gonna aim the minimum, bare minimum, is I'm getting gelato. Gotta get gelato while I'm here. I have a feeling that I'd get murdered by half of you if I didn't, so. Minimum gelato, stroll along the waterfront, see if we can find that restaurant and find the guy who called me Federico Barbarossa. And then we'll go from there. I can't remember if this is it or not. This seems way too quick. Everything's so much smaller. Like Nice feels so much smaller than it used to. Ventimiglia is tiny anyways, but it also feels so much smaller than it used to. Let's check this out. This looks really familiar. And if it's either this one or the next one down, remember, but look at this view. Okay, I think that's the restaurant. Since I'm not hungry, I'm debating. All right, it's raining, and you can see the rain is coming. It's on its way, like the real rain. But if I want to get over there and climb around a little bit, I should probably go now, right? Because it's probably just gonna rain forever after. But if I get caught in the rain, I don't have my rain jacket. This could be really. Yeah, let's go across the bridge. They've got a boardwalk that goes down, but I kind of want to go up high. I want to see if we can get up there. I have a feeling this is gonna backfire. We're gonna get caught in the rain. We'll see if we find a gelateria that we can hang out in. Oh man. Oh man. Storms are coming. It's starting to hail a little bit too. I want to find gelato before I get pelted with too much of nature's gelato here. It's the goal. I'm gonna hop in this place, wait out the hailstorm, because it's only getting worse, and hopefully it'll blow over. Just hit me in the nose. Let's get out of it. Put on the... That was good. I would call that a successful trip to Italy. It's still raining, but it's not that bad. I feel like I could probably make it up there a little ways. And then we gotta catch the train because, you know, I have a flight to catch still, technically, so. just operating off a hunch here. I have no idea where I'm going. Ooh, orange and lemon trees. How have I never been up here before? Like, I know I said that I wasn't much of an explorer 10 years ago, but this is like low-hanging fruit. What's wrong with me? Not too shabby. All right, a nice little trip to Italy, and now back to France. And in a moment of city niceness, I was gonna grab a drink in there. I didn't have enough. I only had like €1.20 or something, and they wanted €2. I was like, oh, sorry, I don't have enough. There's a city worker in there sitting at the bar who yelled for me to come back. And he's like, no, just grab one, and just bought me a drink. Welcome to Italy. Like, it's so nice. We're moving for a second. We're only running 7 minutes late so far. It's not like I have a plane to catch or anything. We're screwed. All right, now we're only 20 minutes late. Well, we were only an hour behind in the end. It's fun to be back in this train station too, because this is actually where I had a breakthrough in my French here. This is at about, I think, 2 or 3 month mark. The first time I ever came in here and managed to get myself a ticket without having to speak English the entire time. Because usually they just revert to English as soon as they're like, oh, you don't speak French. That was an accomplishment. It was a good day. Found that missing rainstorm. All right, I've got about 2 hours to get back to the airport, something like that. So, and I think I'm on the wrong street now. I'm gonna get on a bus, go back. Might have to Uber to the airport. I probably should Uber to the airport, but it's only gonna cost like €6 if the estimate's right. So that seems worth it. But I'll start out on the bus. You know, that's like the whole story. And then it's back to Paris, which this rainstorm in Nice is like the perfect way to kick you out. I mean, it would be way harder if it was sunny. Excuse me. Of course, we're in Nice, so there's nothing to protect you from the rain on the bus stop. Either I literally just missed it 1 minute ago, or it'll be here in a second, according to this. And if I missed it a minute ago, I have to wait another 20 minutes at least. So we'll give it like 4 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to Uber. Yeah, I gotta go. And then right when I gave up, I think he's showing up. Is that him? Looks promising. Let's get back in the rain. Oh, that was close. All the way up there. The penthouse, not bad. Also, I got off one stop too early, and it looks like there were people on that bus that were going to the same place as I was. Creepy. Well, that was an overshot. I need to pack and then go, but I do need to charge my computer a little bit because it'd be close to dead. Charge while I pack. Okay, so brief recap, hold on. It turns out I did a little bit of math wrong. I just checked my boarding pass. I got a little bit of extra time. So I'm gonna charge my stuff. Who cares? We'll figure that out. Nothing to worry about. But if you were curious, the trip today to get gelato ended up costing me a grand total of 21 euros. 16 euros round trip for the train, 5 euros for the gelato, which was delicious. The nice view of the ocean could have been much worse. So if you're ever in Nice and you want to make a day trip to Italy, not hard to do. Just be aware, the trains, we're not in Switzerland. The trains may not run on time, especially not from the Italian side. So as long as you're aware of that, you should be fine. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get some work done before running to the airport, just because I have the opportunity to, and I don't really wanna walk out in this madness. However, I am gonna check and see if Beer District is open, because a pre-flight beer does sound kind of tasty. It's just the rain that is the problem. Also, I left my GoPro out in the storm, so I should probably go capture that. By capture, I mean get it back. I don't know. It is not pleasantly wet out there. Look at that. Soaked. It's a good thing I put it back in the case. Figure that, extend that so I can stand out here and talk to you for a second, just for a change of scenery. I checked Uber, and apparently they're on surge pricing or something. The price went up to like 30 euros. From like 6 to 12 euros, what I saw earlier, 6 to 11 euros, to 30 to 40 euros. It's a significant price increase. So, whoa, the sunset looks amazing. Rather than do that, I will try to do public transportation. But look at this, wow. Thanks for having me, Nice. It was good to be back. I'm sure I'll be back again soon. For those of you who are wondering how this whole thing happened, it's all because of my patrons. We've gotten to a level on Patreon where we've unlocked regional travel, and literally my patrons voted for me to come here. They paid for the whole thing, and I hope that it was worth your while. I hope that we made a good trip out of it. I would love to have stayed here longer, just wasn't gonna work out this time. But eventually our budget will increase to the point that we can do bigger, longer, crazier trips. And hopefully we took good advantage of it this time. I had a good time. So I gotta take the trash out and stuff, and then airplane time, yay. Anywho, I'm just gonna go home now. If you enjoyed this, please do subscribe. Make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment. Love to see you in the comments below. And if you'd like to help make these trips a little bit more regular, or maybe even a little bit farther out, jump on Patreon. We'll get there sooner than later. We're on our way. Anyways, see you tomorrow.